Hello everyone, I'm Priyanka, Assistant Professor from the Department of BCom Digital Marketing and Data Mining. Today we are going to see the subject on Managerial Economics. In that we are going to see about the demand and types of demand. Now we will see what is meant by demand. Demand is nothing but how much people want to buy a product, whether they are ready or they are able to pay for it. If we want to buy a product, or if we want to do anything, demand plays a vital role. It is not enough if a person only wants a product. They must also have the money to buy it and the willingness to spend the money for that product. In economics, a demand is defined as the quantity of a goods or service that consumers are willing and able to buy at a particular price during a specific time period. So, in simple words, demand is the actual buying intention of a customers when they have desire, willingness, and able to pay for a product. That is called as the demand for a product. Demand refers to the quantity of a product or service that a consumers to willing or able to buy at a particular time. It represents the desire, able to pay, and various factors such as the price of the product, consumer taste, consumer preference, and price of related goods and market conditions. In economics, demand refers to basic understanding how consumers behave and how much function the higher or the willingness ability of the consumers to purchase product when demand is in market. Next we will see what is meant by types of demand. There are some types of demand. That are price demand, income demand, cross demand, joint demand, competitive demand, direct demand, indirect or derived demand, individual demand, market demand, seasonal demand, and joint derived demand. Now we will see one by one what is meant by the demand. Now we will see price of a demand. Price of a demand refers to how the quantity demand change where the price of the product, if the price increases, demand usually falls. If the price decreases, demand usually rise. It happens in every product. So price demand is main in this. Next is income demand. Income demand is nothing but demand how changes when consumer income changes. When income increases, people buy more normal goods. When income decreases, they buy less. According to that, they will be buying the product. Next is about the cross demand. Cross demand is nothing but how demand for one product changes when the price of another related good changes. According to the price of related good changes, the demand varies. For example, if the price of a tea increases, the demand for a coffee may rise. It may be substitute. So that is called as cross demand. Next is the direct demand. Direct demand refers to the demand for goods that satisfy human wants directly. Example, if we want any direct product, we will be buying that. Example is that food, cloth, mobile phone, etc. Mobile phone we will be buying online, offline also, but in online also it prefers. So for this is food, cloth, mobile phone, etc. is for direct demand. Next is the derived demand. Derived demand is goods used to produce other goods. Example of the derived demand is for wood increases because demand for furniture increases. So that is called as derived demand. Next is the joint demand. Joint demand occurs when two or more goods are used together to satisfy a need. Two or more goods will be made to satisfy the consumer needs. That is called as joint demand. Example is that if we want to buy a pen, ink is necessary. So pen and ink meets. And another example is if we want to buy a car, petrol is needed. So car and petrol is needed. So that is called as joint demand. This is called as joint demand. Next is composite demand. Composite demand is nothing but for single product used for multiple purpose. Example is that electricity using for cooking, lighting and heating is also being used. That is called composite demand. Next is competitive demand. Competitive demand happens when two goods compete with each other because they satisfy the same need. Example we will take about food. Pepsi and Coke is in the same. So two goods competitive with their two products. So Pepsi and Coke will be competing. That is called as competitive demand. So these demand increase. So when the demand increases, it will be decreases also. So these are about the demand and types of demand.